I feel like people is not understanding just how bad the job market is. It's to the point now where they need people and they are urgently hiring. But no, we're just not hiring you though. No, but y'all stop. We need people though. Like we need a full staff, but we don't need you though. Like no, not you.
Hundreds of applications, updated their resume. They did everything that they were told you are supposed to do when looking for a job. Everyone says jobs are hiring, so why can't they get one? But before we get to the clips, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you have some free time after this video, check out any one of my other YouTube channels for even more incredible content.
What happened? Like, I'm sorry, but people that are hiring now are so unbelievably lazy. It's so hard to get a job. It's so hard to get a job. And like, if we do get a job, we're making like 16 to 18 an hour, which is horrible. Apartments are like $2,000 a month just to live in the dumpiest apartment. It's like, how are we supposed to afford anything? And I was so excited to like talk to someone and possibly get this job for future. And they told me to apply online. I'm not gonna apply online because first of all, they get 1 million applicants a day. Like, you're not gonna look at just another application. Like, I would think you would want to talk to someone and meet them in person and then decide from there, but no. What do I do with this? Apply online. I will now. Thanks. Thanks for telling me, but I would have really appreciated you to take the time and socialize and talk to me, so.
Hold on.
She is absolutely correct. So many people apply online, and a friend of mine who is a hiring manager, she told me straight up that they don't even look through all the applications that they get from online submissions. She is absolutely right. Like, these people need to stop being so lazy. The way I feel is this: if you come into an establishment that you wish to work at and you are taking the fucking initiative to show up in person to see me, I feel like that should give you a leg up in terms of getting hired and having your application selected. What do you guys think in my comments? But anyway, let's continue.
Where are all these jobs they keep talking about? Every time I turn on the television, somebody from government is standing up there like a proud parent at graduation, talking about we got all these jobs that we've created. Where? Because right now the job market feels like one of those buffet restaurants that keeps telling you it's plenty of food, but you keep walking around the buffet, but it's nothing there. And have you noticed something else? Jobs only appear to come in 2 sizes now. Barely enough to survive, or 6 interviews, 3 certifications, and a blood sample just to apply. But the middle, the jobs that used to let people buy a house, raise a family, and take a vacation without selling a kidney, those jobs are disappearing faster than a plate of wings at a family reunion. But the numbers keep saying everything is great. Meanwhile, folks are sending out 100 applications and getting ghosted faster than a potential Tinder date. So help me understand something, y'all. Are all these jobs being created, or are we watching the economy play a game of hide and seek with people's paychecks? Let's talk about it.
First and foremost, she is absolutely correct. But the one thing I'm noticing is that none of these people are talking about trade jobs, right? All the guys that I know personally who work a trade job, they are doing pretty well. Now, secondly, the thing that I feel like led to inflation, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not an economist or anything, I'm just a guy on YouTube making videos. I feel like the more we raised the minimum wage, that caused everything to go up. Let me know in my comments, am I wrong? Because I remember when the minimum wage, I'm old enough to remember when the minimum wage was like $7.25, everything was a lot cheaper. I mean, you can go in a corner store and $1 was able to get you a bag of chips, a juice, I think a candy, and some cookies. So I remember when things were a lot cheaper, and I noticed the higher the minimum wage went, the higher everything else started to go. So let me know if I'm right or wrong in my comments. Talk to me. But anyway, let's continue.
Job market is so bad. I just drove past, seriously, I just drove past 2 employment agencies, both of them within a half-mile radius of one another, the staffing agencies, and they're closed. They have a leasing sign up on the window. That'll tell you everything right there, now won't it?
I mean, the reason why, ma'am, is because they are too busy telling everyone to apply online. That's why. They don't even want to take the time to even read your resumes in person no more. See, I remember back when you wanted a job, you went in person, and they had what we used to call job fairs. I'm not sure if they still have them in 2026, but I remember if you wanted a job, you went in person and applied. But nowadays, they'll tell you just apply online. And if I'm being honest with you guys, based off what I was told from hiring managers that I know, they don't even look at every resume. So it sucks. But that's the world we live in 2026.
Here, now won't it?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Will. Like, no doubt, with it, brother. If you got a job right now, you might as well just keep that motherfucker, because jobs is not hiring. I damn near done went to Domino's, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Taco Bell, another McDonald's, and none of them niggas is hiring. But they say, we are not hiring on the fucking door. And I walk in that bitch like, you do applications online, they already don't see your shit. You go to walk in the stores, they not hiring. So it's just like, what the fuck? What job is hiring, bro? How the fuck am I gonna get a job? And mind you, I don't even need day job. Like, I don't need no fast food touch. I just want a second job for the summer to stack up, you feel me? I got a damn good job. I don't even need a second job. I just want one. But it's just like, fuck. For the niggas who need a job, it's hard as shit. Oh, God. They really know.
All right, the best advice that I can give to you guys, right? Because I'm noticing a theme here. A lot of the people who's complaining about the job market, and I mean this respectfully, they are talking about entry-level, low-level jobs, skillless jobs. And I say that respectfully. I'm not judging anybody for what they do. That when I say skillless, I mean the type of job that anybody can just walk in off the street and apply for. Okay? The jobs that are hiring, or the people who are doing well, are the people with trade jobs. I'm going to keep saying this because it's true. If you are watching this video and you are having a hard time finding a job, pick a trade. Especially with how lazy we are as a society in 2026 and how everything is leaning towards fucking automation. Everybody wants the computers and shit to do it for them. Skilled labor, trade jobs are the fucking future. I'm telling you guys, either that or learn how to interface with AI. You cannot avoid AI. And a lot of people don't like AI. AI ain't going nowhere. So you have 2 options, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Feel free to disagree with me in my comments. Either you learn how to code and how to interface with AI, or you get a trade. I'm telling you guys, trade jobs are going to forever be in demand. We are always going to need people to fix the plumbing. We are always going to need HVAC technicians. Trade jobs are, I'm telling you, that is where you want to be. But anyway, let's continue.
Oh, God. I didn't really know how bad the job market was. And I ain't talking about like getting the job wise. I'm talking about pay wise. I went to this manager today, right? And she telling me how she needs some drivers for her box trucks because she can't get nobody. I told her I know some people that probably want to drive or whatnot. What's the requirements? She said all they need is a Class C. I'm like, all right, how much the starting pay? This lady looked me in the face, telling me, oh yeah, they start at $15.25. 15 to drive the box truck? Mind you, they lifting furniture and all type of stuff into people's houses, setting stuff up, building the furniture, building it too. She told me starting at 15. And it's not like no mom and pop spot. This is an establishment that's like in multiple states, starting at 15. And to make matters even worse, it cap out at like $18. You don't even get up to a dub. What is these companies thinking right now? They thinking that's enough? I did not know that it was this bad out here.
I mean, respectfully, I wouldn't do that shit either. I wouldn't do that shit. Would you guys do that kind of job for that kind of money? I wouldn't. Forget that. Let's continue.
Guys, I just got rejected from Walmart as a cashier. What the heck is so wrong with the job market that I, who have 2 bachelor's degrees, spent 4 years. I went back to school to get my master because everyone tells me that it will make me get an even better job one day. All the old people telling us, get your higher education, get that degree, should be questioned, because why can I not find a basic cashier job? If I didn't have that dumb claimmoney.com website to get money from a bunch of lawsuits, then I'll be living in a ditch right now, literally. I was able to pull $1,200 from a jewel lawsuit that I applied for on claimmoney.com website, but bro can't even find a job. What are we doing to make money right now? Spill me any secrets, because I am so in need of help and advice right now with so much debts I have to pay. Like, help a girl out.
All right. So to respond to you, young lady, the advice that I would give you is get a trade. You know, with all due respect to my college graduates, you know, congratulations to higher learning, but a vast majority of those degrees are meaningless as fuck. Okay, the whole go to college, you'll get a better job. Yeah, those days are over. Okay, and if I'm being transparent, it's a scam a little bit, in my opinion. The reason why is because you go to school for X amount of years, and then you come out and you are most likely not going to be able to get a job in whatever field you went to study in, and you're going to leave out with a lot of fucking debt that you are going to have to pay over, I don't know, however long, depending on how much debt you accumulate. It's fucking insane. But one thing I noticed about everybody who complained about not being able to find a job pay, etc., is that they were all referencing, and I'm going to say this again, and I mean this respectfully, skillless entry-level jobs. The best advice I can give you guys watching this video is get a trade. Even if you can't find a traditional job, you can work for yourself. You can do freelance. Get yourself a trade. I'm telling you, with the way how everyone is so fucking lazy in 2026, trade workers are eating good. Blue collar workers is eating good. They are I'm telling you, would I steer you wrong? All right, listen, ask the trade worker and let them tell you if you don't believe me.